Oh, damn! Oh, damn!
It will change your life.
Did you just... You can't beat the system, Anna.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Miss and Mr. Gaming channel. Today, we are going to be continuing on our journey of Metroid Fusion.
Metroid what?
I was thinking fruit
Metroid
when I
fruit.
said fusion.
Fusion.
Oh my gosh, it's fusion.
Wait, what did I mean? What am I
Not
doing wrong?
fruition.
Oh,
Don't forget to like this episode, comment down below what your favorite part is, and subscribe with a friend.
Alright. We're getting right into it, my dudes.
We look like a blueberry.
Yeah. Why not? Sure. You know why? Because Samus is a snack.
You know what I think of blueberries?
What?
The girl in Willy Wonka who just swells up into a blueberry.
I've never seen that movie.
I keep
gotta
thinking.
see that.
I keep feeling like her name is Violet Beauregard.
Violet what?
But I don't remember if her last name was Beauregard.
Beauregard?
Yeah, Violet Beauregard.
My dude. Bo sends his regards.
Does that, like, ring a bell to you?
No, I've never seen that.
No, I mean, like, Beauregard. Am I taking that
like
from
an
something
actual
else?
name? No, I don't know.
Then it might have been from that movie. I don't remember.
Let me know what, let us know
Veruca
what...
Salt is the spoiled one, and Violet Beauregard, I think, was the other girl. Then there was Mike TV, and then there was
Mike
Charlie.
TV?
Yeah, Mike TV was addicted to television.
What?
He
Who came up with this?
He played video games and dressed like a cowboy and would watch cowboy stuff and go pew 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 with finger guns at the TV. That was Mike TV.
His name was Mike TV. What's his actual name?
His last name was TV.
Like TV? Like
Mike
words?
TV.
Letters? Or like T-E-E-V-E-E?
I don't know how they spelt it, but they introduced him to the media as Mike TV after he found one of the golden tickets.
I gotta watch that movie. How, like...
The original's
high
so good.
were people that made that movie?
Yeah, they were pretty high. And
Really?
apparently the foam that like covered them when they were all getting washed in the factory was fire extinguisher foam, and a lot of the actors, I think, got sick from it.
Oh, dang, dude.
Yeah. Because, you know, effects back in the day.
Yeah, I know, right? They had to go freaking IRL with those effects.
Yeah, so...
No green screen or anything like that.
Covering yourself up in fire extinguisher foam isn't the best. That's what I read anyway. I don't know how accurate that is.
Yeah, where am I supposed to be going now? Go over
The
here.
everlasting gobstopper is something that I always wanted.
No, there's gotta be something else.
And fun fact,
Yep.
you can actually buy everlasting gobstoppers.
Oh, they made the actual candy from the movie an actual thing?
There's a brand which is called Willy Wonka, and they will sell you all of the candies that are seen in that movie.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what the parent company is, but on the box it says, like, Willy Wonka. You can buy chocolates, you can buy everlasting gobstoppers. Used to come in a yellow box. And I saved up money one time and I bought a box of everlasting gobstoppers. And you know what?
What?
I was so freaking disappointed.
Oh, they trash?
They're supposed to be like jawbreakers, right? And the thing is that you suck them for so long that they just keep on going, right? It's an everlasting gobstopper, right? That's why it's called everlasting, is they never end. So I figured it'd be like big jawbreakers or something that would last for a really long amount of time, even though it was a skinny box, and I should have been suspicious right off the get-go, but I was a kid and I was dumb.
You know they have like other... What other movies had their candies done in real life? I know Harry Potter had that.
Yeah, Harry Potter has a whole
They did the
freaking
jelly
theme
beans,
park.
bro. Yeah,
Harry
they
Potter
did the
has a whole
jelly
freaking
beans.
theme park.
Oh yeah, in theme parks they probably have a whole bunch of them.
I actually really want to finish watching all of the Harry Potter series.
I gotta
and
binge
then
them, yeah.
maybe reading the books as well, like all the books, because I read
I
like
wouldn't
some
go
of the
that far.
books, and then going over to like Universal Studios so I could get like, I feel like I could really get into the franchise and like fangirl over it, like I really want to.
Like they're freaking doing like Grindelwald's Monster Adventures or something, like spin-offs of it.
There are these wand collections of every single one of the wands that appear throughout the movies, and they come in like little glass boxes and stuff,
Oh, yeah,
and they're
yeah.
so cool.
I'd be super
and
into that.
I
if
really,
I were a
really
Harry Potter
want
fan.
a wand collection, even though I'm not that much into Harry Potter right now, because I feel like I could get into Harry Potter just because of the wand collection.
See, I want like that kind of stuff for like Nintendo games. Did I just freaking die? What? What? How little was I paying attention here, bro?
Dang.
What? I'm gonna have to edit all of that out.
You have no power here.
Do you know what I kind of want?
What?
I want replicas of the candy that Bayonetta
can you,
sucks throughout the games.
Editor, can you edit that whole thing out? Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Oh my gosh, you're ridiculous.
Everything. Just put any random.
X out the whole episode up to this point.
Yeah. I mean, just
all
the
just
conversation.
Gonna be black.
The conversation.
All
was
just
solid.
gonna be black. Dang.
Yeah. Just put like, I don't know, like generic stock video up in there, you know?
Make sure it still has the iStock logo on it so people can know it's generic.
Yeah, because we don't want to get in trouble, you know? Oh my god. It's the iStock logo just all over the place. Bro.
Screw putting an actual image. Just put the iStock logo everywhere.
Oh, dude.
No, for real. I want like a replica, right? Like an acrylic replica of, in like a glass box of all of the lollipops that Bayonetta sucks throughout the games.
Oh, but they look like generic lollipops, like old school lollipops.
No, there's different. They come in different shapes, right? Like the red one is shaped like a rose, and the other one's shaped like a
I guess.
like a butterfly, and the other one's shaped like, you know. There's different shapes. They're super small. They look like Dum Dum lollipops. Do you know Dum Dum lollipops?
No.
Bro, you have to get Dum Dum lollipops. They have the flavor cotton candy. It will change your life.
Did you really? Like, what? A chef's kiss for generic ass lollipops?
It was so good. I have so many childhood memories over this cotton candy Dum Dum lollipop. Oh my gosh, I have so many stories. I didn't grow up with sugar, so it caused me to go to great lengths and extents to try to get sugar. And I got in a lot of trouble one time because I was bribing this girl that I met at Sunday school, I think it was, for these Dum Dum cotton candy lollipops. And it was just like, she had like 3, but I ended up getting 1. And then I used to have a purse that was homemade before, right? It looked like a doll, but with like little handles, a cloth doll. So then I put all of my prized possessions in there and I walked around with that. It was freaking adorable. I loved it for years and years and years. So I had this Dum Dum lollipop, which I bribed out of this other girl, and I felt like I was selling away like my life basically for this cotton candy Dum Dum lollipop. And I would save the wrapper, take exactly 2 licks, put the wrapper back on, put it back in my purse, and see how many months I could make it last.
No, dude, imagine how much bacteria that thing accumulated.
Oh my gosh.
Bro.
That must have been a real immune kicker.
Bro, that's low-key kind of it's kind of disgusting. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but I was really small, and I went to really great extensive lengths to try to keep sugar in my life, even though I knew I wasn't supposed to be having any type of sugar.
You know what? If you want a lollipop that bad, I'll get you a lollipop.
It was so good.
I'll get you a lollipop.
And the other time I had a cotton candy Dum Dum lollipop was when I was in a small summer school type group, and they said that you could choose a prize for memorizing extensive parts of this book. So I memorized the whole entire book. Like, I wrote down everything. I memorized it backwards and forwards. And you had a limit to how much you could memorize, because they said, listen, even if you memorize like half the book, which they only told me this after I'd already memorized the whole book. They told me the book wasn't that long. So I was like, I'm just gonna memorize the whole entire book. I was really good at memorizing a lot of stuff growing up, and they said you could choose a prize based on how many words you could memorize, right? So I memorized the whole book, and I had this whole plan about how I was gonna choose all of the candy prizes.
Wrong way.
And then I go there, and the counselor who was supposed to be monitoring that said,
Never mind.
okay, you can only quote maximum 1 paragraph. And I was like, that's nothing. I won't have enough points to be able to get the prizes that I want. And they said, yeah, because you have to come back and be consistent and quote like 1 paragraph every week. And I'm like, at that rate, it's gonna be years before I can have my master plan achieved.
Bro.
And they're like, what is your master plan? So then I told them that I wanted to try to get like a full bag of candy, which was, you know, like over like 100 and some lollipops that they had over there on display. And they're like, no, that's for like the whole entire program. It's supposed to last like months and months. And I'm like, yeah, but I've calculated how many points I needed, so I'm going to quote everything, and if I make one mistake, I will never try to do this again.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
Bro, I just died.
Do you know what happened?
What?
They said it doesn't work like that. You can't beat the system.
You can't beat the system, Anna.
So then I said, can I please talk...
To the manager?
Can I please talk to a counselor that is higher ranked than you?
Dang. That's like freaking Lola before you evolve into Karen.
Can I please talk to the manager?
Can I please talk to the counselor?
The counselor said, no, but you're annoying AF, so now I'm gonna translate you away from your friends to a completely different group. Joke's on them, I had no friends in that group. I was bullied so much in that group, I was legitimately happy that they moved me to a completely different
what
group.
What just happened? Did you see that?
No.
What was that glitch?
No, I didn't see that.
The thing just... He just like teleported.
I didn't. So then I went to the new counselor, and I said the exact same thing.
Scary.
And the new counselor said, you know what?
Ow.
You know what?
Ow.
I've never had a person make this type of proposition to me before, and I find it hard to believe that you have memorized as much as what you claim you have memorized. So I'll give you one chance. You mess up on one word, it's over, and then you go back to the regular limit as all the other kids. If you don't mess up, you can quote as much as you want every single week and have an unlimited amount of points. And I was like, okay, I can work with this guy. I think his name was Mark. I'm like, I can work with this guy. He's a very nice guy. His name was probably not Mark, but you know what? Now it is Mark.
Well, let's just call him Mark. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. Nailed it.
And I quoted a lot, and then I got up to 10 pages, and everyone else in the group was like, oh, I hate memorizing. Oh my gosh. And so then he was like, do you want to quote anything? Do you want to quote anything? Nobody in my group wanted to quote anything. In the other group, when no one wanted to quote anything, the counselor would just sit there and be like, okay, you've already reached your limit. You can't quote anymore. No one else wants to quote. Okay, and then they just sat down for like 2 hours until it was like the group session was over, which was the stupidest thing ever. So after I quoted like 15 pages of this book, then he was like, okay, unfortunately, we have a maximum limit of how long this class is supposed to be, which is like 2 hours or something. So we're gonna have to stop, and here's your point card, because it was like a point card. You can claim stuff now or rack it up later. And then you would take the point card over to the point store where you would claim your prizes.
Cool.
I took it immediately to the point store and got the most expensive prizes. And then I thought, okay, cool. I have my massive bars of Laffy Taffy, and I got I think it was like 3 mega bars of like Laffy Taffy. And then I got a coin purse, and then I got a plastic safe, which was janky AF, but I kept it for like 12 years. And that's where I stored nothing valuable, but it was my decoy safe. Because you never put everything in your main open safe, right?
You're goddamn right.
But if you have a safe out there, people are gonna automatically assume that that's where you keep all your valuables. This is what I was thinking when I was a kid, right? So I had a decoy safe so that if anybody in my family went looking for my valuables, they would think, oh, this dumb kid kept everything in this little safe. But little did they know, I kept everything in a shoebox, which was dug 5 feet under the ground, about 2.5 miles away.
Bro, did you really have anything that important to hide?
No, it was nothing important
so
at all.
You know, yeah, people
but
are
I
right.
went to great lengths, and I put everything of value that I had at that moment in that shoebox, which was then wrapped in a plastic bag, which then went into a Tupperware container, which was then into the ground, because if you put a shoebox directly in the ground, the moisture from the earth will just go right into the cardboard, and all of your stuff will just get ruined.
Guys, you learn something new every day, don't you?
I didn't know that until it happened to me, Kevin. It was a very tragic incident.
Dang, dude. Don't put your shoebox in the ground, guys.
It was a book from the library, too. I never admitted to it. We moved shortly afterwards, and I hope, they never got mad at me. I don't know. I just put the book back. I dug the book up. I was like, oh, snap, I have made a fatal error in my judgment. And I really wanted to read this book, but we were moving like 3 days afterwards. So then I was like, yo, no one has to know. And I put it back.
And you've been living with that guilt ever since.
A little bit, yeah. My gosh.
I need to farm these little dudes. Come on, little dudes. Give me more of this. Give me more X-parasites. Give me the green stuff.
Just realized I've been ranting, so what the fudge is happening now?
Yeah, you've been ranting for a while. I've just let you speak. I don't know how much of that we gotta edit out or not.
Dang, I'm sorry.
I hope it's a good rant.
Okay, if you want, I'll just stop talking. It's your turn to talk. I'll be quiet for 10 minutes.
I have no idea what you just said, and I'm gonna... I don't know. I remember last thing we were talking about, though.
What was it?
The candy from video games. That was the topic that I had in mind, and then I don't know, you went on about the library or something. I really have no idea. But the topic that I had in mind was the freaking video game candy. Oh.
What would be the candy in Metroid? I think it would probably be saltwater taffy in different colors.
Bro, that's like the easiest thing you can do, and that's like jelly beans for freaking Harry Potter. You know, it's easy. You know, all you gotta do is just get a generic jelly bean company and just inject disgusting flavors on it. Bam.
I mean, I
Done.
guess you could also have... No, actually, all the stuff from Harry Potter is pretty good.
No, they have bad stuff, don't they?
Not at Universal Studios. Everything looks delicious.
Really?
And super high calorie. Have you looked at any of the calorie stuff for any of those things?
No.
It's like if you go there, you're gonna consume so many calories. Oh my gosh. But at the same time, I really want to do that. I mean, you could always do chocolate frogs, but I think they also have that in Harry Potter.
Chocolate frogs. I remember those.
I think they also have that in Harry Potter, but you could do chocolate frogs and have it, like, painted to be like the Metroid frogs that are over there.
Painted to be like the Metroid frogs?
Yeah, because you can just, like, you know, they have edible, like, paint and stuff. You can just paint it to look like the Metroid frogs that you were just killing.
What Metroid frogs?
The little frogs that I called plants in the last episode.
Oh.
That you were just killing.
Yeah, but they're not really relevant to the series, to be honest.
Well, then
they're just generic creatures, like this crab, generic creature. You know?
Oh, okay, wow.
That's,
I bet
wildlife.
that crab is gonna cry now because you just called him generic, and
he's kind of generic, you know?
He thought that, you know, he was very important to this video game.
He's important to somebody.
You just called him basic AF.
Actually, you know there's a Twitter profile?
We need to stand up for all of these creatures that Kevin keeps calling generic.
Wait, there is a person that stands up for these crabs. There's a Twitter profile that posts every day crabs that appeared in other video games.
What?
And literally every day, it's like a different crab from a video game.
That's kind of cool.
On this day, on this day, we're showcasing this generic crab from Super Mario, you know, and like that. That's what they do.
They don't say this generic, do they?
They don't say generic. They just say this is a crab.
You just called him generic again. We're showcasing this irrelevant monster that someone took a lot of patience and time to design, but he's generic AF.
What's down here?
Wow.
Yeah, pretty much.
See, like that, but made out of chocolate.
Wait, they're not frogs. Did I say frogs? I meant crabs. The one that I saw was crabs. I saw one post today about a Super Mario crab. The freaking the profile is like a video game crabs or something. I don't know.
You know what? I feel like Samus's suit would be blue raspberry. You know why I really like blue raspberry?
Why do you like blue raspberry?
Because it does not occur in nature. It's just a lot of chemicals to get that unique flavor. And you can't get that flavor anywhere else. It doesn't, I can't find that flavor anywhere else. It's kind of like pink lemonade. Pink lemonade only comes from mixes. And then the actual like dye and everything changes the flavor of it to be pink. But if you go make lemonade, it's never gonna be pink on its own. Unless you add like
boss fight
blood red oranges, right? Which are cool AF.
And do you think that's a trap?
Yo, if I add blood oranges to lemonade, would I get natural pink lemonade?
Maybe. Oh damn! Oh damn! Oh, it's an X-parasite that's like freaking giant. He's gonna infect me with his giantness.
You look delicious.
Oh fudge! He's cornering me. Oh come on!
It looks
fudge this.
It looks like it has a crunchy.
Fudge this ish. Oh god! Freaking, you're disgusting.
It looks like it had like a crunchy outer shell, and then on the inside you have like this marshmallow type nucleus.
Are you hungry?
That just looked really good.
Hey, I got my charge beam. Let's go.
Since it was firing like plasma stuff, maybe the marshmallows filled with like some type of liquid. That would be really good. And then like the wafer. That sounds like a really good idea. Metroid, you need to get on that.
What, Metroid food? Bro,
Yeah.
nobody wants to eat anything from Metroid.
Yo, I would eat stuff from Metroid.
Why don't you... Alright, if you're thinking about that, then why don't you make an actual Metroid edible? They're like jelly-like creatures. Make them jelly.
I mean, edible, I always think weed, and I don't actually buy weed.
Are
but
you high right now or something?
No, you just said edibles. I just immediately go
Why
into...
does your mind go to like the weirdest places?
Because no one's gonna mention ice cream or jelly beans as being an edible. An edible is code word for,
No,
oh,
it's
we're gonna
not,
have
Anna.
a really great
An
time.
edible is a word that everybody uses all the time.
Yeah, they use it, Kevin, if you're going to go and have weed in whatever it is you're eating. If someone says, hey, would you like an edible?
I was not talking about any kind of weed thing, Anna.
Kevin, if anybody ever comes up to you in life and says, yo, would you like some edibles?
So did you think I was gonna give you weed right now or something?
No,
I
I'm
was
just...
talking about making a Metroid edible. Like making him look like a jelly-like edible thing.
Yeah, if anybody, Kevin, just a word of advice.
Oh
If
my
anybody ever comes up to you and says,
Nobody thought that.
here's some edibles, that has weed
I
in
didn't
it.
say here's some edibles.
No, if someone asks, hey, I made some brownies, would you like some edibles? That's also weed.
Then I know what that means.
Hey, I made some jellies. They're edibles. They're really good. Would you like some? That's
no, if
weed.
you say they're edibles, then you know, yeah, that means weed. But that's not.
Hey, I made some edibles. They're really cool jellies.
But I
in
said
the shape
make the
of
Metroid
stuff.
edible. When you make something edible, you make it good to eat.
I made some edibles. They're in the shape of Metroid stuff. Would you like one?
That's
That
not,
also has weed, Kevin.
That's not what I. What is your point?
I don't have weed.
That's not that's literally not where I was going at all. Comment down below if you thought that's where I was going, guys. I don't know
Pretty
what's
sure
up with
everybody
Anna.
thought that that's where you were
That's
going.
literally. I missed a room. That's gonna
Definitely.
bother.
Every time I eat gum ice cream, I end up feeling mad. Like legit, I end up feeling mad afterwards.
Don't eat it.
Yo, usually I eat it when someone says, "Hey, I have some ice cream. Would you like it?" And it was like a really
Didn't you
sweet
make
gift.
me buy one time?
No,
What
That
was
was-
it? Flavor that we
was-
got?
that
It wasn't
was-
cotton candy.
that was blue gum flavored without the gum. That's fine. I like the actual
you
flavor.
are losing me.
I
Anna.
just don't like the actual
What?
pieces of gum.
We bought
in the ice cream.
gum-flavored ice cream one time, Anna.
Yes, but
I
it
said it
didn't
tastes
have.
like toothpaste.
But it did not have gum in it. I don't mind gum flavored
It
ice
tasted
cream.
like Colgate, Anna.
I like gum flavored ice cream, but I don't like the gum in the gum flavored ice cream.
Who puts gum in gum-flavored ice
A
cream?
lot of companies, Kevin. It's a thing. That's what makes me legitimately mad. When I eat that, it makes me upset. You know what else makes me upset?
What makes you upset?
When I'm really hungry, like really, really, really hungry to the point of where like I have like stomach cramps because I'm like so hungry, right? And then whoever I'm like with says, hey, let's go eat some crabs. And I'm thinking, the fudge is wrong with you. I'm gonna have to crack open a whole bunch of crabs. I'm never going to get full for like another 2 hours. I'm starving now. We need to go and get some burgers or something. Crabs are delicious. I freaking love crabs. But when I'm really, really hungry, crabs are annoying because it's a lot of work to not get full. And usually I end up just eating plain rice.
Not gonna lie, it's like 4 in the morning right now. Mm-hmm. I'm hungry. The fudge is up with that?
I don't know.
Where am I going? All right, all the way up here. Let's go. Let's do it. Hey, dudes.
Do you have a pet peeve?
Pet peeve? I don't think so. Oh, you know, wait, a little bit. Yeah.
Like what?
Snoring. I don't like hearing people snore.
Bruh.
Yeah.
You snore.
I hate people snoring. I don't like it. I don't like it. I can't stand it.
You snore.
I
You
can't
actually snore pretty
stand it.
loud.
I cannot deal with it. No, guys.
You snore pretty loud.
Oh, well.
You wake me up snoring sometimes. Like when I wake up like earlier than you in the morning or something.
I snore like a cute little bunny.
No, you
I
snore,
snore
like you snore like a hurricane passing through. The doors start trembling. That is not how you snore.
That's how I snore, guys.
I'm gonna record you one day so you can hear what you sound
No,
like.
don't do that.
You do not sound like that.
Oh, don't do that. Oh, fudge.
Doors are shaking. Everyone wakes up, looks around. They're like, "Dang, is there an earthquake?" No,
I don't
don't
snore
worry.
that loud.
It's just Kevin snoring,
I do not snore that loud. That is cap.
bro.
That is cap up in there, bro.
Bro,
No.
Kevin,
No.
Kevin.
No.
Yes,
I don't snore that loud.
you snore really loud.
Oh, I don't.
When you're really, really tired, you snore
Whoa!
really
Did I
loud.
just die? What? What? Where did I stop? When was the last time I saved? Bro.
Dang.
I've been saving, right? No, I've been saving. The only thing I didn't get is that one thing. God damn it, do I have to go all the way down there?
Dang.
That's stupid. Is it time? Did that make an episode? Bro. Yeah, that makes for a freaking episode.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining us on the Mr. Gaming channel. If you want to see more Metroid Fusion episodes, then let us know in the comment section down below. Also, let us know what your favorite part was. It's super interesting to read your guys' comments.
Did you like Anna's rant? What was she talking about? Comment down below what she was talking about.
Don't forget to like this episode and subscribe with a friend. We love and appreciate each and every one of you guys. Okay, bye!